Okay, we'll get started. Marta, a really tough match out there today. What were you most pleased about when you got through that match?
I think I'm most pleased that I didn't cramp to death or didn't pass out during this match. But overall, yeah, it was not easy for everyone, but happy with the win for sure.
Okay, who would like the first question? Molly?
Congrats on the win. Yeah, you just mentioned the conditions. Can you talk a little bit about, how hard it is out there today and how it compares to other tournaments that you've played here in particular? Because the conditions completely change on the court too.
I was thinking about it, and I don't think it's still not even close to the conditions I played in during Olympics here. This was one of the worst matches I've experienced in my life. It was like 37 or 38 and very humid. And I beat Sakari that day. Also was super long match. But yeah, it was much worse than this. I think it didn't help me today that I played first match first because it was way, way cooler. But yeah, it was not easy. I needed to adapt. I needed time. Was very unlucky on set points in the first set. I think if I won that first set, it would have ended in 2. I mean, I'm hoping it would be like this. But yeah, that didn't help. But I still think it was a really good match. I think she played very good today. For me, the biggest issue was first set because I just needed to get used to this heat and to these conditions, which wasn't easy. And she played good, so I needed to change things that I was doing, and and that's it. But yeah, I mean, it's still hot and it's very dry, so I always felt like I want to drink more and more. Yeah, it was tough.
All right, next one in English. Chris?
Hi, Marta. Well played. Do you read Sandra's blog ever? You probably don't need to because you're with her so much.
I am the first one to read it.
Are you?
I read it before it's published, by the way. So yeah, she always asks me, I give her my feedback. Yeah, I'm very happy that she shares it with me before sharing it with everyone else. I think she's doing a very, very good job, and she's very good at this too. I hope people will recognize it more than they do.
She talked, I read the last one, I thought it was really cool. After Madrid, there's a couple of cool points I'd like to talk about. She talked about a level that appears and a level that stays. That's probably on your mind right now, and clearly it's been staying through these last 13 matches. So can you comment a little bit on the differences between those and how you think about those?
Yeah, I think I will also quote what she said, that there is not one magical thing that changes or happens and then suddenly you're like a different player. I think we've worked really well for a long time, and some things were just not aligning, something wasn't enough, but overall I think I was consistent with my work, was consistent on good days, on bad days, and yeah, I mean if I knew better answer I would I would say it, but yeah, I don't I don't think there is like one thing that changed or even two. I think it's like tennis is a very complex sport for me, so it cannot be like one thing can change everything, but also one thing can ruin everything. So it's like because it's such it's so many puzzles together, and they are all connected. So yeah, I think we're doing a good job. I don't think about my past results at all. Like whenever someone's asking me about streak or something, I don't even think about it. Of course, it helps sometimes. Like today, when I lost first set, I was like, yeah, like you can do it. Like you can pull it off. It's okay. Like you've done it before many times, so that helps. But it doesn't necessarily like rules my game.
Congrats, Marta, for today. I believe you've started working with Dr. Ciccarelli on the mental training part at Piatti Tennis Center. I mean, Sinner has been doing the same. I'm just curious what you can share about how it's been working for you. Has it been making already a difference, or do you leave the experience?
First of all, how do you guys know about this?
That's my job.
This is like Do you have like spies around or what? Well, I don't hide it or anything. It's just funny because nobody talks about this. Yeah, I mean, I didn't do a lot of it, but I think my osteo Claudio, who is, part of Piatti team many years, he told me after, it was a very difficult message that he sent after I lost in Melbourne first round and I got injured. And he said, yeah, like, your mind was not in the right place, like, you need to work on that. Like, I mean, he didn't say it in that way. He was just like texting on the group saying, yeah, I think there are things that can be improved and it wasn't good at all. And he introduced us to this mental economy training and I've been doing that since then. I don't know, it's super cool. It doesn't work for everyone though. Like we've spoken with them a lot and they're like, yeah, there are some players who are unbelievable at this, but they just go on court and nothing like is like gone. Yeah, but I'm happy with the work we've done. I don't know exactly what has changed, like, because I didn't do it also that much, but I think what's like the biggest difference that I see is that I care way less on the court and like I don't spend too much like my brain energy on things. Like I just let it go faster and I know the feeling that I have when I practice this thing, when I don't use my brain energy. And I'm trying to find that feeling. So that helps me to not burn out, or to like be exhausted after long matches or whatever. So yeah, I think that is the biggest difference for me.
Any more in English? We'll do one more. Yeah, sure.
There are always stages of growth in your career. I mean, you've been at it for a while and taken many steps. And I just want to know if you feel like in the last 3 months with what's been happening with you on the court, there's something that you have now that you didn't have before, maybe?
Well, I think coming back to that, previous answer, that I worked on that part of not giving too much, especially when it's unnecessary, like to not care that much. And that was a very difficult part for me because I felt like everything is very important and, everything costs a lot. And yeah, for sure that changed, and this is what helped me like to not be tired after the weeks. Like it took me just a few days to recover from Madrid, when before, even if we take Brisbane, after Brisbane I didn't have enough time to recover from Melbourne. Like I was really tired. I mean, Brisbane was a really good week, but it just cost me a lot of energy and everything. So I think that changed the most, but I was working on that part for a long time as well. It's just that I work it in different ways, and it's very like, it's a long conversation, if I will start to explain everything. But yeah, I said it before, like my biggest problem before was that mentally it was difficult for me to sustain the level. Right now it's less of an issue for sure.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.